back and we are here. It's your boy DJ Alonzo, the mayor. Got KB, the queen of the international skies. And we got Josh, the real estate mogul Sherman in the building. We are here at Casual Threesome with is it week 6?
Yep, week 6.
Already.
Wow. Week 6 NFL picks. I loved week 5. Week 5 had some games. But before we get into all of
too.
before we get into all of that, how was your weekend, KB?
My weekend was chill. It was all right. You know, baseball playoffs right now. So that's what I was doing, watching baseball.
Okay.
What about you?
So what you, Josh?
Is she getting double time for missing the game tonight?
That part.
Uh-oh. I better get my pennies out. My weekend was good. Just worked a little. Watched my Broncos beat up on the Raiders. That was nice.
Of course. What
about you?
I didn't do too much. Just watch the games. Just pretty much like the rest of you and Josh, and watch the college games. It was just all sports this weekend, pretty much. I didn't do too much.
Yeah.
Kind of glued to the tube. But let's get into it. And I'm anxious to see where I'm at on this new chart for week 5, for the week 5 picks. I know I made some ground.
You're still in last.
I was in second place, excuse me, not last.
But you're in last. Still last.
How still? I wasn't in last place.
You're in last place this week, buddy. And you were in last place last week. Josh had 40 and you had 39. That's last.
What? Anyways, what's the new tally?
I'm still in first place, 59. Even with my terrible picks this week, Josh has made some ground. He's at 54, and you're at 52.
Oh, that gap is narrowing.
But you're still in last.
No comment.
Okay.
No comment. I'm not even gonna get into the specifics and all the cheating scammer.
Yeah, no. You're more than welcome to check the book whenever you want. You're more than welcome.
No, I'm just ready to get into it.
Yeah, me too. I got a game to watch.
Oh man, the Dodgers just scored 3 runs. Just played.
I have it on right there.
so do I.
So forgive me, everyone who's watching, if I have extra sound effects. I'm watching the game right now. The first game out the week Thursday is going to be 49ers and the Seahawks.
Wow, 49ers Seahawks. This in another universe, this would have been a must-watch game. But seeing how both of these teams are coming off of losses, and both of these teams seem kind of punch drunk and not like what we thought they were going to be at the beginning of the season. I mean, pick a team, I guess. Where are they playing?
In Seattle, 12th man.
I would give it to Seattle, but I just don't trust them after they lost to the garbage Giants. They made the Giants look like Super Bowl champions in one game, one play. Well, I think it was 2 plays they did that made them get over the hump with these bums. So I don't trust Geno Smith. I don't trust the Seahawks, period. 49ers have more weapons. They should win this game. Like they should have won last week, but with both of these teams, who knows? But I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Niners on this one, just because I don't trust the Seahawks. So Niners.
Who's Mr. Who the Hell on IG Live? Who are they? They're watching. They said evening.
Oh, that's the homie. Shout out to Mannix, Icon MC in San Diego. Shout out,
sir. Yeah. I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna go the Niners. Ayuk went off on my bench. I didn't need him this week, but man, the play calling in Seattle, That's why the Giants beat them. Big reason. Like everyone knows that Geno Smith, in like a big fraction of his repertoire, he's a pedestrian quarterback. So you have to play the game a certain way for him to be effective. And for whatever reason, they didn't do that this last week. So that's why we all got trolled. So Niners, it was tossed up, but I don't see them losing to the Seahawks either. I think they're finally hitting their stride. Just some late game theatrics lost them that one. So yeah, that's my pick.
Yeah, I'm going Niners as well. They didn't look that good either this week. I mean, Debo was not playing well. I don't know if he's still maybe shouldn't have played because he's still hurt. Kittle balled out a little bit compared to the last few weeks, but he's been out hurt. But I don't know. The Seahawks losing to the Giants was kind of ugh. 12th man is hard to beat there, but I'm going to go Niners on this one also. Jags and the Bears.
Jags and the Bears. Sidebar, shout out to Who the Hell one more time because he won't be here long. He's not a sports guy. But anyways, Jags and Bears. I have to go with the Jags on this one. I know. Caleb Williams is starting to come along and the offense is starting to click and the defense, and it's starting to look like a really good team for what it is. I get it. But I think Jags getting that win is going to put them on a little win streak, maybe 2-3 games. And this will be the second game that they win in a row. And plus, for all you fantasy buffs out there, go pick up Bigsby, the running back, like me. This guy is going to get points because of ATN is out, whatever. I don't know if he's going to play this game, but neither here or there. Jags will win this game. Trevor Lawrence is looking good, even though he throws a lot of picks, but I think it'll be enough to beat the Bears. So I'm going Jags.
Bronco Jamal is in the chat.
Sup, Molly Mall?
Smash Mouth alum Bronco Jamal. He's got the Lions blowing out the Cowboys.
We even got there yet. Don't even acknowledge his picks until we get there. Like he's a non-factor until we get to the pick.
Shut up, Molly.
Can we stick?
Yes, sir.
Can we? We're on Jags and Bears right now.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. This one's a toss-up too because both of them played really good this last week.
Well, who'd you go with, though?
I said Jags.
Jags, right? All right. My bad.
Jags could win. I'm just going to go Bears. I just have that gut feeling.
Yeah, I'm going Bears. They're in Chi-Town. Jags is one game. They won one game. They looked all right, but they won one game. I'm going to go Bears. They're kind of putting it together. Not completely. Not completely. But kind of, and I think the kind of is more than what the Jags are doing. So I'm going Bears. Cardinals and the Packers. Should be a good one.
Cardinals and Packers. Once again, we got Murray, who's up and down. 1 minute he looks like Fran Tarkenton. Then the next minute he looks like garbage Dan Fouts. So I don't know what we're gonna get with this game, but I'm actually gonna go Cards on this one because McBride, I like McBride, the tight end, and I like Connor, of course, the running back. But that guy, Harrison Jr., he's a special one. And I'm sorry, you cannot teach what he's doing. So I'm going Keith Murray and the Cards to pick up that victory.
Okay.
This was another toss-up because both are Houdinis at times and both are great at times. Who's at home? Packers?
Mm-hmm. Green Bay.
I'm gonna go with them. It's really hard to play at Lambeau.
Yeah, I'm going Packers. Yeah, Murray looked all right this past week, but then if you go back to the week before, You never know. And playing in the cheese town, it's hard to play. Love is a money guy. Packers look all right. I'm gonna go Packers at home on this one also. Ooh, this game. Colts and the Titans.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm going Titans.
Yep.
Actually,
You are
Actually,
picking
no, no,
all
no, no,
the
no, no.
underdogs this week, huh?
Wow.
You
No, no,
picking
no. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, no, no. I didn't. No, 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 no.
No, you change your mind.
No, no, no. You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna stick with the Titans. I was gonna
Wow.
switch it. I was gonna switch it to the Colts, but and go with old man Waka Flacco to try to scramble for another 2 yards or like, running at 1/2 mile per hour. And look, if you want to put your money on that guy, be my guest. I know the old guy's looking good here and there, but nah, it's not happening. I'm going Titans.
He's looked good everywhere except here. That's how you know we're cursed. But when he got in the game, he looked really good. So I think he's just playing just to see how long he can last. And what sucks is the Colts have weapons, and I think he'll be able to do enough to get him. They might lose, but if Flacco's in the game, because Zoe's had comments about Richardson before. They just need to see where Flacco leads them to the end of the season, see where they're at. But I'm going Colts.
Yeah, I'm going with you, Josh. I'm going Colts on this one. I mean, Titans is tightening. And the Colts this past weekend, man. It's a tough game, but I feel like the Colts are going to pull this one off. Titans struggling. If they get a win, kudos to Zoe for picking them. Texans and the Patriots.
Waka Flacco had 3 tugs, so it might happen.
He was gonna change it. He was gonna do it.
No, I'm Titans, but
Texans
Houston and Texans and Buffalo.
Patriots.
That was Texans and Buffalo was just passed, which was a good win for CJ Stroud. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for the Patriots to get one win. I am not picking them ever for the rest of the season until I see something different.
Okay,
and I know.
Please, because you're a nigger. Excuse me, you renege on a lot of stuff over there.
Wow. Wow! Did you?
Reneging on a lot of stuff.
Wow! Did you say what I thought? We need a censor button on this thing.
It's always you and I. I don't know why. Everybody else like that.
Say how you say how you really feel. Wow.
On what he says. He like picking the Cowboys, picking them all season, and then don't. So my bad, everybody. Don't. There's
man,
stuff here.
Yeah, you're good. But no, I'm not picking the Patriots ever again. They have failed me for 5 weeks. I am done. So whenever whoever they play against, this will put the W for me for the opposite team. So it's not happening.
You sure? No. You've been picking all 1 and 4 teams down the list.
Let me see.
One more team a chance.
CJ Stroud, Collins, Mixon is back. Defense. Well, it doesn't matter. Stephon Diggs, Mixon is back this week. This is a tough one. Solid defense against the Patriots. Garbage quarterback. I think this is very tough. This is a very tough. You know what? I'm gonna go.
Oh no,
Houston!
Oh, no.
I'm gonna go Houston. I'm gonna go Houston on this one.
I can't convince him that much.
No, I thought he was good. I thought he was gonna do it for a second. I was like, no.
Hey, I helped you out last week, Josh. So
you pressured me,
and you look at it paid off.
You pressured me.
And it paid off.
But the
Who you
Giants
going?
did win this past week, so I don't know. This might be the game where Vegas says
Do it, Josh.
surprise, motherfucker, and they do that. That's the one where you put your hard-earned money down on the 10-teamer.
Do
But
it.
no,
Do it.
the Texans are too well coached. They're too well coached. They're too well balanced. Even with Collins out, they still have Dell. They still have Schultz. They still have a lot of. And the thing that they have to is focus. They're young, but they're focused. Like I think that's the biggest difference between like Stroud and Cam Newton, because Cam Newton danced around too easy and it was easy to get his head out of the game, but Stroud is just like ice cold Derrick Rose stare,
Yeah, I'm going Texans. There's no other reason to go any other way.
Come on.
No. Last week I went against them, against my better judgment.
Trap game.
I'm not doing it again this time around.
Trap game.
Nope. You can't convince me to go another way. Sorry. I'm not sure. Bucks and the Saints.
You know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I'm going Bucks because your boy Derek Carr is out. I don't even know who the replacement is. It ain't Jameis Winston anymore. So I would have picked the Saints if Winston was still there, but I don't know who the backup is over there. I think they might try number 7. What's his name? The gadget guy that does running back.
Oh, Taysom Hill.
Yeah,
No.
they might. They're not going to use Taysom Hill.
I thought they said no.
No? Okay.
No. And they hadn't been using him in the games either for other plays either. So I'm not sure that.
Well, yeah, they have. They kind of use them every now and then. They don't not as heavy as they did last year, but he's been in there.
Yeah.
Well, then make the call, Sean. If you're not using Taysom Hill, we could use him here. What are you doing?
Knock it off.
Neither here or there. The Bucks will win this game, and I think easily because Mayfield is showing that the Cleveland Browns missed out by this whole microwave heroin where the player has to be good right now, winning now, or you out of there. They should have took their time with Mayfield because he wasn't that bad when he was in Cleveland. They got rid of him too early. He's in Tampa, great fit. He's hitting Evans. He's hitting Goodwin. He's hitting everybody. They got a solid D as like they always do. That Tampa 2 defense is back. So they will win this game easy. Tampa.
Yeah, they played a tough game against Atlanta. And it was just, a toss-up there too. But there's nothing that tells me that the Saints are going to beat the Bucks. So, yeah, this one seems like it's pretty cut and dry. Bucks.
Yeah, I'm going Bucks. With Carr out, everything that played out this weekend. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't seen anything about who's going to be back up there, but I'm pretty sure they're not using it. Taysom, but maybe they will. But yeah, I mean, Bucks are looking good. They're connecting. Everything's working over there. Smart move. Switched out my quarterback this week, and it paid off for me. So yeah, I'm going Bucks.
Okay.
Browns and the Eagles. I'm just gonna say Eagles, not even discuss my part. You guys go ahead.
Wow.
Browns is Browning.
So her boyfriend is Jalen Hurts, but her side guy is Deshaun Watson.
Never that.
No.
So she decided to go with her main guy. Okay.
Never that.
So
that many bitches.
Here's what the Browns need to do with Deshaun Watson. They need to allow him to go back and get massages again. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. I'm not saying he should do what he was accused of doing allegedly. I'm just saying give the man more massages because right now I don't know what what has happened between when he was in Houston and now? What has happened? He's a I don't actually I think they are not starting him this week if I saw the headlines correctly. I think he will not even be in the game this week. Like 204 what is it 230 million or whatever they paid him 220 whatever it is guaranteed and this is what you're getting? I mean, they got a solid team offensively, and I know Chubbs is still out, but I cannot pick the Browns, whether watching it starting or not. They just look discombobulated. They look horrible. The Eagles don't even look that good either. But if I had to pay, I guess the Eagles. I guess. I mean, it might end in a tie because the last time we saw the Eagles, they looked horrible. But for picks purposes, I will just go ahead and pick the Eagles just because a lesser of two evils because the Browns look horrible. So yeah.
So am I putting Jalen Hurts back over Bo Nix?
I mean,
I
I
leave
don't
my
know
guy
if I
in?
would do all that. I'm just saying between the lesser of the two evils, I would pick the Eagles.
The good news is Brown and Smith are back reportedly, so that's going to be good for them because they need them. I think in the end it'll be a bounce back game for the Eagles. That's what I'm going with. But a question that I have is: was Deshaun really that good? Because I remember him.
Yes, he was.
I remember him
Yes.
as the quarterback who gave up a 24-point lead to the Chiefs in the playoffs. That was like the only time that I ever seen him in a clutch situation like that. So that's the question that I have. Well, was he really that good?
Come on, Josh.
He
Everybody
was-
has a bad game, man. Come on.
Oh,
He was
no,
good.
that's an epic fail.
It happens. He was good.
But was he really that good?
He was getting there.
Because like you get to Cleveland, Cleveland's got weapons.
If
I really think
Cleveland paid, you're not going to pay 220 guaranteed for a bum.
we did for Russ.
Well,
We
everybody,
did.
he
wasn't a bum.
but
either.
he wasn't a bum though. He was coming from
But-
Seattle. Look,
It was
But
your
people
coach,
are asking
your
the
coach.
same question
Your
about
coach
Russ.
did
Was he really
Russ
that
dirty.
good?
Your coach did
he won a
Russ
Super
dirty.
Bowl.
Yeah, come on now.
What are you talking about? What?
You
Yeah,
know
he was good.
You know your coach did Russ dirty. Come on now.
They did. Oh yeah, absolutely. They did.
Yeah, he did. He
And
killed his
there's
career
things-
basically.
Can't say he's
There's
a bum.
things that I can. There's things that I can get into on the Browns. Like
It's a little hard to like, you know what I mean?
he doesn't have Chubb, he doesn't have Joku, but was it really a wise decision to
Are you
just
picking
do
the
that?
Browns?
No, I'm picking the Eagles.
Are you picking
No.
the Browns? You
No,
want
I'm
that
picking
to
the
be your
Eagles.
upset?
Yeah, who are you picking?
Do it, Josh. Come on.
No.
Commodes and the Ravens.
Oh man, who would have thought the
It's gonna be a game.
Commodes versus the Ravens would be a game that you would want to
It's
watch?
gonna be a
Like
game.
this is going to be must-see TV. Daniels against Jackson. I'm here for it. And this is going to be my upset pick of the week. I believe in the Commodes, and I can't believe I'm saying it. I believe in Daniels. I think he's going to outshine your boy Jackson in this game. He's going to, if you're a fantasy football player, you're really about to get paid. But besides all that, Jackson is going to do Jackson things. I think they're going to actually control Henry because Henry seems to have a burst here and there, unless he's playing the Cowboys. But he have a burst here and there, and it seems like teams can't contain him. So I'm not too worried about the run game. I'm only worried about Jackson really because he's a magician once he gets out the pocket and he does Jackson things. But I honestly think that the Commodes will step up to the challenge and surprise everybody and solidify that they are meant to be here and they are going to be contenders for the NFC little crown at the end of the year. So I know you got Philly, and they always try to put Dallas up there as winning the division, but I think this game is going to let you know that the Commodes are for real and that they are trying to win the division because they ain't going to go no further than that. But this game will show that they're for real. Commodes for the upset.
Okay.
They could.
Josh.
But I'm going to go Ravens. Jaden Daniels, he's really good. I've picked the Commodes a few times already this year. But the Ravens have the defense. They have the experience to really, they call it the rookie wall, where there's just not enough experience where he's used to seeing the types of coverages they can throw at him. And, the way Henry and Jackson seem to be playing, I can't bet against them. Not yet. So I might eat shit for this, but I'm going to take the Ravens.
I'm going Ravens as well. I mean, I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be battle of the quarterbacks. I think it's going to be a close one. But Ravens at home. Ravens are finally getting their little stride going. I mean, the Commodes look good, not even going to lie. And I picked them the last couple of times and it's paid off. But this one right here, I'm going to go Ravens on this one. I think the experience is going to make a huge difference. And at home, yeah, it's going to be a different ball game.
If you're a gambler, the Ravens won't cover that spread, though. They're like +6.5 or -6.5 right now. They won't cover it.
Yeah, -6.5.
They won't cover
Chargers and the Broncos. And how you guys are the underdog here is funny to me. Like, hilarious.
Because the Juju just wants me to pass you.
You know what? I picked the Broncos last week, despite Josh's skepticism of me picking them and thinking I was going to put bad luck juice all over them, but they still won.
Do it this week.
They still won. Sorry, KB. I will not do that. I am picking the Chargers to win this game. I think it'll be close, but I just think in the end, the run game and the defense is just the Bolts have too much over the Broncos at this point. Bo Nix is doing okay. He did pretty good, better than good last week, but I think the hardball defense is it's gonna be too much for him this week. So I'm going Bolts.
Ooh, is Herbert back?
Should be, yes.
I will still beat him.
Should be.
We played him good without Nix when we really sucked. You know who I'm going with.
Yes, and we know it's your upset. I'm going Chargers. I haven't gone Chargers the last couple times they've played for many of reasons, but this week I'm going to put my faith back in them and take Josh's little horsies down. It should be a good game, though. And you can talk shit later, Josh, but I don't think you'll be able to this week. Steelers and the Raiders.
Wow. Well, I mean, what do you say here? I mean, God, the Raiders stink, man. And hey, Raider fans and Raider owner, whatever, get Davante Adams out of there before you guys kill him, okay? You've already killed one of his seasons where he's just did nothing. You're wasting his talent. It's the worst thing on earth is to see somebody with talent and it gets wasted. We don't want to see that. We're tired of seeing great wide receivers go to the Raiders just to vanish. Get them out of there. That's the first thing. Second thing is I like Bowers, though. I do like Bowers. And I picked him up in my fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
But no. Raiders are not winning this game. No.
Get Brock Bowers out of there too. to Dallas?
No. I don't like him that much. I'm just saying that's something to build on. I'm saying just get Devontae Adams out of there because it's just a waste.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Steelers. The Raiders are a hot mess. And this is their own doing, too. Why they didn't keep Bisaccia, I'll never know.
Yeah, I'm going Steelers as well. There's trouble in paradise and Raider Nation. Even like the interviews with the coach, he's ducking and dodging questions. And I mean, I appreciate that he's not just talking straight out shit, but you can tell there's too much going on in that locker room for them to win, even if they want it. And let Devontae come on this way. I know they shopping him. I wouldn't be mad about it. That'd be a good combo right there, but we'll see where he goes. But he definitely needs up out of there because that ain't it for him. And this is wasting his career. He's at his prime. This is when he really needs to be on a team that can showcase him better than what they're doing right now. So I'm going Steelers on this one. Oh, here we go. Zoe. Lions and the Cowboys.
I know. I said if they won this game against the Steelers, I would get back on the delusional train, and I'm here. Choo, back at it, baby. Super Bowl, here we come. Look, I know you're thinking
Right.
the Lions, they got, Gibbs and Goff and Roman Ra and Jay Williams, and you could yada. And look, and they kind of call it a revenge game because of what happened last year, if you don't remember, when they made that dumb bonehead play of trying to throw it to the defensive player. Whatever. It's not a revenge game. Micah's not playing, okay? D. Lawrence is not playing. It's a lot of guys who were there last. They're not even there anymore. It's not a revenge game. It's a straight new game. And let me tell you what a win can do for you. And I'm tired of you guys thinking, oh, there's some problems with Dak and CD. They don't really look. Wide receivers are divas. We know that. They don't get the ball. They cry. We know that. Dak didn't say anything. He just looked at his keyboard and said,
You
know what I'm going to do? I'm going to not throw it to you and give the winning game to Tolbert. That's what leaders do. They fix you. They tell you. They don't got to say nothing. They're going to show you with the action. You say, I'm going to give it to Tolbert. Now sit down and learn something, little youngster. Now, that being said, they'll get on a roll. They're going to beat Detroit. They won't be easy. I'm not going to say it'll be easy, but they will beat Detroit. And where's the game?
Where do you think? Jerry World.
Case closed. This floor is yours, Josh.
This one's hard. This one's really hard because
not that hard.
Last week I said that Dak would have a chance to show what he's made of. And that throw that he did to close out the game, that was as big balled of a throw that you want to see your franchise quarterback make. He did that. Now, granted, there was mistakes. You're not going to have the perfect game. I get it. But
do it.
If the Cowboys had their full defense, I would pick them. But I think those deficiencies are going to catch up to them, to an opponent like the Lions, because people have the Lions going deep, and maybe the Cowboys will be in it in January, get that rematch. But the Dallas Cowboys are missing too many people where it counts, and the Lions have too many weapons. So I got to sell high on Dallas and go Detroit.
I'm going Lions. I don't even know why this is difficult. You barely beat the Giants. You barely beat the Steelers. You're going against Detroit. This is not the Steelers that you just
a win is a win. Okay,
exactly.
A win is a win.
You just said Giants were bums. You're playing Detroit. These are not bums. This is a different game here. Yes,
Steelers weren't bums either.
Dak, he was a leader and tried to show up his receiver because he told him he was subpar, which I mean, his throws were being subpar. But this is a Detroit. This ain't any of those other teams that you've barely beat. You've barely won your games against teams that are like one in whatever.
Are Steelers bums?
You said they were just right now in the last pick. You just said it. Come on.
Are they?
Knock it off. Knock it off. I'm going Detroit. Sorry.
No. I didn't say Steelers are bums. I picked the Steelers. What are you talking about?
Fun zone. Yeah, because who are they playing? You don't really have an option.
Are Steelers bums?
Are they? I'm saying you called them bums. You barely beat them.
A win is a win. It doesn't matter if you barely beat them. This is not college.
I asked you, did you not call them bums? Yes.
Call who bums?
Barely beat them. The Steelers.
I call everybody bums we beat. I'm saying on paper.
I'm not who you beat.
On paper.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, in general. Okay, in general.
Move on. Falcons and the
in
Panthers.
general,
Falcons
are the Steelers bums?
They can be.
No.
Sunday.
Are they bums?
Any given Sunday, like I said. Just like the Chargers, just like any other team.
Okay, you won't answer the question.
No,
you won't answer the question.
What I'm saying. You're barely.
You won't answer the question.
And you're like over here ranting about how you're going to do so great against Detroit.
It doesn't matter if you if you win by 1 or 100.
You had your moment.
Does it matter?
I picked. I said what I said. Move on.
We beat the Jets by a point, and I was dancing.
Falcons and the Panthers.
KB don't get it. You got to win by 100 for her to even acknowledge you.
You can't be talking shit.
I feel like I dropped the ball keeping a count of who wins each fight you guys have.
Me, always.
What are we doing?
I'm not on overtime tonight.
Okay, what Falcons, Panthers, Falcons, easy. Jamal's Falcons. I'm pretty sure he'll be at the game. Bijan Robinson is my guy. Whoever wants to trade for him in fantasy, let me know. Panthers, a good story. Red Rifle. I mean, he looks good, but now all of us.
Come on.
Yeah, he's not winning. He's not doing anything. So, yeah, Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons too. Bronco Jamal is still in the chat. He's calling Larry delusional.
As always.
I'm on a delusion train.
Delulu.
Who you got? Hurry up.
I said Falcons.
Not you. I'm talking about KB.
First of all, I was not going to interrupt Josh in his moment. He was having a moment, sharing some information. But yeah, shout out.
Yeah, my eyes are like in 5 places right now.
Are the Padres losing?
No, they're not. They're holding on. Top of the 9th.
From varsity, but I'm going Falcons. Bengals and the Giants.
Ooh.
This is not hard, Josh. Stop it, man. You're giving the Giants too much credit here. Like
they played really good.
I know what they did, and they even without neighbors, they did. They
trolled us
all. Bravo, what they did. Clap, but no, look. What?
Again, bums.
Well, is that the little Cinderella story is coming to an end? It's not happening.
So who are you picking?
Even though Burrow and Chase displayed the game of their lives, I mean, it was a great game against the Ravens. It could have went either way, and that's they showed me enough that they still have the juice. It's just something's not clicking to where when they play the good teams, it doesn't equal a W. But they're about to play these bums. I don't care if they have neighbors or not. Burrow will connect with Chase again, and that's all they're going to need. Bengals.
It's hard because the Giants played. They had a lot of players step up, and that's what sits with me when I watch these games. But they don't. On Tuesday night, they don't have enough for me to swing that way. So I'm gonna say Bengals.
I'm going Giants.
Boy, I'm catching up this week.
Just to go Oppo. Just to,
I'm catching up this week, baby.
Upset of the week. Why not? Why not just do it?
Yeah, why not? Do it.
The biscuit. Either way, I'm still beating you, bro. Calm down. Monday night, Bills and the Jets.
Easy, Bills. I'm gonna keep look. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is the white LeBron James. Okay, you see the contrast and parallel with these two guys.
I can almost 100% agree with you for once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. You see, he just got his coach fired, right?
But then he had no influence. He had no input.
He had nothing to do with it, and he was throwing his coach under the bus during the question and answer session after the game, after that loss in London or wherever the heck they were, Brazil. He's a coach killer. Like come on, man. This guy is a clown, and I'm gonna keep saying it. He's old. He's out of here. He needs to retire. I don't know why he's playing. I don't know why people think he's still great. He threw 3 interceptions. 3. When's the last time you seen Aaron Rodgers throw 1? He usually is that guy who may have a bad game, but he ain't going to turn it over. He threw 3 interceptions. That's like what? Jalen Hurts territory.
To a guy named Van Winkle.
Rip Van Winkle was a weight, okay? They are not winning this game because of Aaron Rodgers. He's done, man. Like, are we just gonna keep feeding into his ego and making him think he's great every time he throws a 10-yard play? Oh my God, he threw a 10-yard dump off to Braylon Edwards.
Time out.
Yep.
Gotta wave my towel. Sorry, my Padres just won.
They held.
Sorry, my phone is blowing up too. Hey, what was that you were saying?
Shout out to the Padres. The Mets won.
I know, but you're like, only the Mets can do it.
It's a good day when the Dodgers lose.
I just say miracle Mets. I don't,
when the Dodgers lose any fucking day. Fuck you, Dodger fans.
Yeah. I want that. I want
San
that.
Diego Dodger fans.
Oh man, let's not go there. Just enjoy the win. Enjoy the win.
It's just been crazy on Facebook. These people going crazy. I don't say nothing, but I just think it's hilarious that people are really trying to defend their names in the name of a baseball team.
Well, man, between religion and sports, people take it seriously. So I let them vent and say whatever, but at the end of the day, we know what it is. But
I'm pulling for you guys anyway. It doesn't matter. Let's go.
Yeah. So
all right, Josh. Yeah. Sorry, I needed my moment. Go Padres.
Well, it was a good game. It was a great game.
Hell yeah.
Dodger tears served up tonight.
Shout out to Wayne Davis.
Yeah, there's. You know what?
I
knew. Didn't you just know that Ohtani would end up a Dodger? How did we let that happen? So I kind of want to see them lose.
I mean,
they got $1 billion payroll, and I'm gonna keep saying it. If they don't win the next 10 championships in a row, they stink. So I don't want to hear nothing from Dodger fans. You got $1 billion payroll. You got the best players ever to be created. You got the best roster, the best this. I don't want to hear nothing. So I have no love for the Dodgers.
Exactly.
Shout out to Wayne Davis.
Shout out Wayne Davis.
But anyway, Josh,
Bills, Jets, LeBron James. Jets are a dumpster fire as always. But somehow they managed to make 10 primetime slots a year. I don't know how that happens, but even though the Bills, even the AFC East is up for grabs at this point. They have their own problems, but they're not as bad as the Jets. So easy for me, Bills.
Yeah, you already know what it is. I'm going Bills. Should be interesting what happens over there in JETS land with no coach. Roger is doing unrogery things. And yeah, the Bills need to win anyway this week. So
He probably wants Adams.
Oh, that ain't no probably. He does want him. Yeah,
He
can you put
probably
the thing on
wants Adams.
silent next time?
It
what
is,
are we
but I
doing
have
here?
like I'm on my laptop. My iPad is for the pigs. My phone is over here on vibrate. I can't control it all. I'm sorry. I mean,
All
people say
right.
I'm
I
not-
think
Gotta get on a
was that the
I have
last?
that on too. It's vibrating. Don't trip.
Ooh,
Oh
Everything
God.
is going
Okay.
off right now. I can't control it.
Was
the
that the
life
last
of an
game?
influencer. The life of an influencer.
That was the last
Yeah,
game.
international skies. All right, so that was it. Week 6 picks are in. We're here every Tuesday night doing picks. You think you can do better? Let us know. The replay will be up tomorrow morning on YouTube. Go and subscribe to the channel, Casual Threesome, 10 a.m. It will be up. Any last words before we get out of here?
Go Padres.
Just shout out to everybody who kicked it with us tonight. You could be in other places, but you're here with us, so let's get it.
That's a little songy song right there. You sounded like a little.
Appreciate it.
Happy birthday
He's
to
on the
Mom.
list. I gotta erase that. He's on the Diddy list.
Happy birthday to my mom, my niece, my uncle. We got a bunch of birthdays this week.
Oh,
yeah. Let's get a dub.
Happy birthday.
So by the time we come back next Tuesday, we will know if the Mets and Padres are gonna face off or not. Correct?
Yeah.
That's gonna be wild.
You guys went.
Well,
when you guys play tomorrow or Thursday?
Tomorrow.
Yep, we'll know.
So good luck to you, KB.
Right back at you.
I want that smoke. So hopefully we get the chance to finally handle our business. But until next time, y'all, next Tuesday, 7 p.m. I always say 7 p.m. I get it mixed up. 8 p.m. the late night picks with International Skies KB and the real estate mogul Josh Sherman and your boy Lonzo Namirs. Boom!
We out.